Omotosho has come out to lambast the federal government and the British. He said they are giving Omotosho a script to write. Do you agree with this?
Yes, it's a pre-staged. I don't know what to understand. It's a premeditated, court case. They actually interpret script for Omotosho to play as a role at the appeal court. So all that Omotosho has been doing all this while is the examination set for him by Nigerian government and British. Omotosho is not acting on his own. And being that Nnamdi Kanu is an intelligent man, they would have jailed him since so. But being that the man knows the law more than Omotosho, more educated, more than Omotosho, smarter than Omotosho himself. Look at the kind of question he sent across to Justice Abi legal Nigerian federal government legal team leader Arumowolo. Arumowolo could not answer question. He fired it at him because you know that he's an old lawyer, old man. The man could not come out with good answer. Kanu just shifted to Omotosho again and lambasted Omotosho. This is a movie, and the real caster of this casters are number one, Britain, number two, Nigeria. So anytime they reconvene or come together to at least for Kanu's case hearing, Omotosho will open another chapter of script written for him by federal government of Nigeria and the British. They actually know that Kanu has no case, and they are being monitored. They know that the world, international community, are gradually monitoring this case. That's why Britain is just like standing aloof, very far, distancing themselves as if they were not among the script writers. But actually, we know that it's Nigeria and Britain that is writing scripts. That Omotosho is actually interpreting. See, let me tell you, Kanu is not seeing himself as an accuser, but someone that is, persecuted as a result of, being in captivity at the kidnappers' den. Kanu is a hostage, of course. So that's why he's not even moved by any threat by Omotosho-led court or whatever. Because he actually knows that Omotosho's head is empty. It is Britain and Tinubu government that are detecting to Omotosho what to say, what to do in the court. So this is a rubbish case already. And for Omotosho's interest now, he should rescue himself. Times without number, he has been warned to rescue himself. Are you shocked that international community, as Mr. Cruz, the US congressman, said this morning, breaking news, that Omotosho is risking jail, that international community, legal community are watching Omotosho every move to jail the wrong person, someone that has not committed any crime. He said this is not case, it's no case, it is an oppression, of man against fellow man.
They have seen everything.
Thank you. They have seen everything. That Omotosho and federal government are just using their position to oppress an innocent man. Cruz warned Omotosho that if he wants to save himself, he should actually strike this case out and make a name for himself. But he wants to remain irrelevant, jailed, or mocked under legal legacy. He should go ahead and be messing himself. The Americans actually and other international communities have been following Nnamdi Kanu case gradually, day by day. Anytime they adjourn it, they lay ambush, they go to court. Even in Abuja this afternoon, delegates from United States of America were prevented from entering the compound. They had altercation with DSS. I didn't know whether this DSS actually prevailed on them not to have gain entry into the court. But they had, confrontation with DSS. It is a plan. It is a script written by federal government of Nigeria and serving it to the judiciary. A rubber stamp judiciary, a judiciary that has failed. His people, Nigerian people, has been failed by the court. The court is no longer last hope of the common man in Nigeria. The court has been weaponized. A weapon used by the legislative, and the executive. So we have no faith in our justice or legal system anymore because Tinubu administration has actually rubbished the judiciary and even the lawmaking body. They are all stooges to Tinubu office at Asoro.
I was to this. Okay, but with that being said, do you think that come November 20, what do you expect? Do you think that
I'm not expecting the finality of this case.
okay, you believe
The climax, it will be lingering because Nnamdi has no case to judge, and he is now feeling belittled or mocked by the so-called, accuser. The accused, because the accused is turning this, case against them. Federal government of Nigeria is becoming the accused, mockery, mocked. Kanu approached him today. Show me the case. Quote. Kanu quoted Nigerian constitution after quoting another one. He quote another one after quoting. He quote many. Nnamdi shifted back and said, there is case. Okay, where is the case? Where is the law? Which chapter? I don't know. My Lord, free me. I don't have case. You cannot jail me. And it is actually a reality that Nnamdi can never ever jail Nnamdi.
but I saw a video of an northern elder saying what he said that he was saying that no human being on earth can stop Sharia, that Nigeria belongs to the northern part of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of people say he's been arrested for exposing the Islamist jihadists and what have you, exposing the Fulanis, their plan, over a decade. Nnamdi Kanu have been saying before now that exposing the Fulani plan. So do you think that what this northern elder is saying, what that the north, Nigeria belongs to the north, and do you not think that's why Nnamdi Kanu has been put behind bars?
No, I don't think to that. Nnamdi Kanu's arrest is because Nigeria has actually seen that Biafra is overdue. The marriage between southern Nigeria and northern Nigeria has expired since 10 years ago. That was 2015. Nigeria was born in 2014. 1914, sorry. 2014, Nigeria was 100 years, and that is international law. If there is any province or region in Nigeria that is feel cheated, marginalized, or exploited, or even oppressed, it is their right, the right of that region to sit away from Nigeria. That was what Nnamdi Kanu was saying over time and over time. And I want to tell you that the North that is claiming that Nigeria belongs to their forefathers, they are all pre-literate, prehistoric, and primitive men. They are not educated. They have never obtained Western civilization. What happened is that they went to school, they read only Arabic law, Arabic education, Islamic law, Islamic education. That does not mean you are educated. You are just, educating the elites, the youths, religious, guidelines and instructions. It doesn't mean you are educated. They are not educated. They are all Arabians, because they follow Arabic ideology. They are all Mohammedans. They follow the religion and the philosophy of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. So these particular people we are talking about in the North are middle-aged, dark-age people when the world, the earth, was in darkness. They don't have basic or modern education. These are people that are tired brain, as a result of what? Poverty. Poverty of the brain, poverty of the mind. Physical poverty has actually demolished the North totally. I use the word demolition because I know that there's no way anybody could actually repair damages caused by ignorance and lack of education in the northern region. It is beyond repair. These are people that have subjected themselves over the years to Sharia law, to jihadism, and terrorism is the answer to all these anomalies in the past. It has now culminated into fully blown terrorism. And North now is a no-go zone. America is working and America is coming. Why are they scared of invasion by American military? They are scared because they are all guilty. If Trump comes, many will be arrested. Gumi will be apprehended. Mamu will be at least executed wherever he is now, because he masterminded all the big Boko Haram terrorist activities in the northeastern Nigeria. So there are many of them. El-Rufai should be picked up. Buhari should be picked up. Aisha Buhari, they should question him about the money he's having in his bank account in the USA. There are many culpable, let me say, northern elites right now hiding away from Trump arrest. Trump is coming after them.
Okay, but do you not think that, lastly, do you think that the current government should call Nnamdi Kanu and let the, just like an Igbo head has said, he said this Nigeria, the current government are wasting Nnamdi Kanu intelligence.
Yeah.
That this man should be what he should be made to use in this country, at least as regards developing Nigeria as a country. That people like Nnamdi Kanu should not just rot wherever he is. You don't think it's at time Tinubu finally see to the likes of the Igbo leaders and Nnamdi Kanu to finally, at least solve the problem of the Southeast or Southeasterners?
I think yeah, you asked a very good question, but Nigeria is not a place that could be pacified. If you want to bring peace to Nigeria, you don't bring peace, diplomatically like that. Nigeria is a country that needs iron hand. If Tinubu doesn't see serious resistance and war, pogrom from southeastern Nigeria that is threatening his own possible existence, Tinubu will not do anything. Just think about what happened these few days that Trump lamented, threatening Nigeria. I don't know what understand me. Do you know what happened? There was fire on the mountain raging. All the politicians, ministers, governors rallying around. That will show you that this here is a criminal country. I don't know what understand. There is much, indications to show that Nigeria is not a country you will use diplomacy. Nigeria is needed iron hand. Tinubu, if consulting the Igbos, the Ohaneses, and the other Igbo stakeholders, I don't think it's going to be very effectual. Because already the deal has been done. Over damages has been done. Southeastern Nigeria has been excluded from Nigerian political leadership for many years. And they are all agreed, from the youth to the old to the aging. No Igbo man is happy with Nigeria. It's all over their body languages. And I want to show you something. Go today to the Southeast. Do your research too well. Count how many federal government projects are there in Igbo land. These are people that actually finished the war 36 months. We are given 20 pounds by a wall of war. And today they are number one in Nigeria. Building the economy of the country, over 75% of Nigeria economy is on the hands of the Igbos. You see the level of hard work. And there's no how you will convince them that you are going to do them good by reintegrating them into Nigerian political system, give them the same national cake so that they will join you in stealing money. Igbo man is not like that. We don't steal money. We work hard for money and we made money. Money stolen, you won't use it well. If you steal money, it can't go well. Look at this Tinubu. You will actually know that his family is not all right. Because when you steal public fund, it's going to bounce back on you. There is a lot of retribution. There is a lot of nemesis. Karma is no longer in India. Karma is a global man. Anybody could be punished after he might have committed some heinous, serious offenses. So that's what I mean. We don't confront, we don't consult, we don't dialogue anymore. Biafra is a must. Tinubu's dialoguing or whatever is just firing the moon, loading gunpowder for nothing. And we fire the moon, you are wasting the gunpowder. Biafra is a gunner.
You must be careful how you touch the trigger when the gun is loaded. And don't tell anybody he's a nobody. He represents a people. And finally, the court has said, release him. Why not release him? Especially for health reasons. There are three arms of government. The executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. And one arm, we say the other is useless. So please, I ask in the name of God, and by the power of God, that our leaders should quickly release Nnamdi Kanu. And there is a problem. Judiciary is dying. If the court can acquit somebody and somebody will say no, then the country is gone. It's a coup d'etat against judiciary. And as a man of God, I stand out to say, release him. Do the needful. Our people are suffering. A lot of suffering in the country. Perpetuated by our so-called leaders. I'm not a politician and I don't intend to be one. I'm a prophet of God. My job is to speak when God is angry. I will represent the voice of God in anger. When God is happy, I will speak and represent the voice of God in joy. The poor masses are suffering. Today is Nnamdi Kanu, tomorrow it can be you. And you go to court and court will say, release this person. And the governor or the president will say, no. If holding that young man will cripple this country, why not release him? I have to render my voice so that when tomorrow the leaders begin to suffer calamity, they will not say, what did the Fadambaka say? And remember, when I'm called into this service, I didn't take anybody's permission to air my view when God says, air it. When I cannot speak what God asked me to speak, then I have finished my job. Then God will take me. So I have not finished my job. Because we want to hammer today on generosity. It's all about giving. Don't use what God has given to you to mess up somebody under you. So I lift my hands once more for the suffering Nigerians. Everybody is suffering now. Nobody can kill a man of God until the time God says it's over. So in this mass, we lift our hands and pray for the full release of Nnamdi Kanu. Fewere chukwa kanisia. Oyi bembegare. Begere ibe ha bere nazu. Igbo wibo na atafu ha na amaro isia. Ụmụakwụkwọ amangazi, ndị ọrụ amanga, monde akpọchi ebe niile. Ndị na-acha ya ọgbasara ha, they don't care. How can you say you don't care? But you are a leader. You must care. So we put this as our intention. Chineke si mmadụ were onwe ya, mmadụ ụwa si na onye ha amanwe onwe ya. Chukwu ga-eme onye ahụ ihe ọ ga-eme ya. Isi ọ bụ na ịma ịrapụ ya. Then why the judiciary? So please, I ask in the name of God and by the power of God that our leaders should quickly release Nnamdi Kanu.
Igbo bụ Igbo. Igbo bụ Igbo. Ekene m unu ọlọlọ Nneka Chimete na-ekwu. Aka na-ewetara unu ọnọdụ Igbo. Taata bụ ụbọchị ụka. Anyị ka nọkwa na Abuja na-ewetara unu ọnọdụ Igbo. Enwe ihe m chọrọ ịgwa ndị Igbo anyị gbasara ndị otu MKA Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọtụtụ n'ime anyị na-amara ife emere n'ala Igbo ruo anaghị ekwu na ndị ụmụaka anyị mere nya bụ ihe. mana ihe m na-agwa Igbo bụ Igbo n'ụtụtụ abụ anyị atụlele gaa nyocha wee mata na ihe mere n'ala Igbo bụ nnukwu aghụghọ ka a ghọrọ anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo. That is ụdị mperi eriri anyị tụọ ekeghe unu nwa bụ ndị Igbo n'ọmakwa kemgbe ma politicians ga-ene m ntị, ndị eze ga-ene m ntị, ndị na-azụ afịa ga-ene m ntị. Politicians m ga-akpọ afa Gọvanọ Charles Soludo, Gọvanọ Peter Mba, Gọvanọ Gọvanọ Alex Oti, Gọvanọ Hope Uzodimma na Gọvanọ Nwifuru of Ebonyi State. Ihe ahụ the 5 Southeastern governors. Enweghị ndị nọ n'ọcha ahụ nọ wee pụọ. Ọcha anyị nọsi anyị like ya tinye Godson or God whatever. Ị ga Gọvanọ Hope Uzodimma tụlee ọnọdụ Rochas today. Rochas tụlee ọnọdụ Ọhakim gụnwa tụlee ọnọdụ Achineke Udenwa n'ụbọchị tata. Then abịakwa na Anambra State, Charles Soludo nene Obiano gụnwe nene Peter gụnwe nene Ngige gụnwe nene Mbadinuju, onye chụsị onye efe. Ị bịa na Enugu State, Peter Mba ngụ nene gburugburu nene Chime gụnwa nene Nnamdi. Ị bịakwa na Abia State, otu gị nene kedu afa former governor of Abia State, onye nke anyị nene Tiodoji nenezi ọjị ụzọ kala nna anyị ukwu ọjị ụzọ kala na-akwa ya bụ ụzọ kwa mgbe Krismas Tinubu eji eme election. Ndị a ji ya na ihe uche EFCC ọ na-agụzi ka parrot. So ihe m ji wee gwụchaa ihe niile ndị a bụ na pawa nụnwa na vacate ọ dị adịtọrọ, mana decision ọbụla iteke na emume ọbụla i mere mgbe ị nọ na pawa na-enwere ọnọdụ ọ na-edebe Igbo. Ihe mere na Igbo ji nọrọ at our barest lowest minimum now bụ ọnọdụ ndị representịrị anyị debere anyị ihe ha mere, decisions ha tekere. Enwe decision ị ga-eteke ya lift the lot of ndị Igbo, nwee nke ị ga-eteke obodo anyị. Ile anya bụ na a na-emejalize mmadụ nwe onye ga-amajalize ndị Igbo na this whole country. Anyị nwaje nwaanyị na ana, ọ bụrụ anyị jọ nwaanyị na our political leaders mgbe ha bido menwe accept conditions ka ha wee nọ n'ọchịchị, mgbe aha ka ha give away our rights as Nigerians. Afọ Nnamdi Kanu na-atụ ugbu a bụ ihe ha mekọnatara wee kechie anyị tii na bọtụl. Nnamdi na ndị ọzọ chiwe mkpu Nnamdi was already bold enough to confront the situation. Gbawa nlekele ka otu anyị ga-esi nweta ha werekwe Nnamdi chikwe na bọtụl kwa. Rochas Okorocha apụọla, ọ manejiri IPOB. Obiano bịa manejiri IPOB. Gburugburu bịa manejiri IPOB. Ndị raizụrụ mgbe ahụ Ụmahi bụ onye bi ya n'isi. Ụmahi ana m agba gị ka ị na-anụ olu m. Ihe niile anyị na-eme imecha minista dị m sure na Tinubu banye ege na enwere ihe a ga-enyekwa gị nke m ji mara ha, mana imecharị ị ga-elochukwe. Ọwụ gị ewu mbụ wụrụ minista, ọwụ gị ewu mbụ wụrụ gọvanọ, nwere ndị nọrọ n'ọcha ahụ n'otusi. Mana ihe ị na-eme na decisions ị na-eteke nwere ịdabụgo ndị Igbo obuto ndị Igbo. Nna agwa gị na your decision ndị niile na-represent anyị ugbu, most of you, not all of you, because enwere ndị ka na-eshi ọnwụ onye na onye. A house that is divided against each other cannot stand. Ekerigo anyị nọrọ ofe ebe, and ihe na-atụ obodo a ụjọ anyị nọ ya ndị Igbo iji ofe obi, ngwa anyị ji ha n'ofe obi onye ọbụla lasa, mana ha ji political powers and appointment na-agbajisha ya ka ndị onye bịa tinye gị appointment a agwa gị ọnọdụ ị ga-edebe Igbo. Onye ka iji wee nọ na bọtụ mgbe na-ayọ ụlọ hụ this period ọtụtụ ihe na-eme anyị. Enwere nkata akpara ndị isi anyị ama a chọrọ ịnara ya ala Igbo. Bala Muhammad fellow governors Igbo nụpụta sị na a ga-achọrọ irelocate ndị Fulani na Nigeria. So ka m gụọ na ọ bụ ike tụ na amara ọkwa ihe Nnamdi tiwere ọ from Benue, ha gbugide from Jos Benue bata Enugu awaba Awụsa aba Ọka, anyị lose ala Igbo. Anyị ga-ekenegodo Nnamdi na obere awareness o kiri eje mana unu nyere aka ebe unu na-achọ ka unu blackmail Nnamdi ihe na ọ na-ebere akwa unu akpọbata ha ofe arịrịọ ka m ji wee bịa tata ọ dị mma ka unu wee kipụ ya ọjọọ bụ na amabacha na APC anyị enwere nsogbu ndị Igbo anyị adịbeghị mbụ enwe nsogbu hope ị pụtara gbụwa aka nara gọvanọ enwe onye nyere gị nsogbu ọ kwajepụtakwa na TV sa anyị na ọ bụgo lọsọ ọsọ mmadụ labụ from Imo steeti ị ga na-achị ha nna aha anyị chee na-asị ịpụtasị anyị isi ha anyị na ị nwetara ya by election nke iji ọnụ gị kọwara na nwa nke m jisiri ike dọta so ị mere ka ịma na ị dọta ya dọta you grabbed it then gwakwana anyị na ị ga-edefend ya ụgwụdị ịkwafu ọbụla ihe niile nọ n'Imo steeti ụgwụdị na mmadụ labụ fọsịrị lee gachi ala ahụ imezule ihe i kwuru mana ihe anyị na-ayọtị gị nna ya ukwu hope ị nọrọ ugbo biko kwe ka ibiri kwapụrụ anyị ebube agụ ị kpọtara kwapụrụ anyị aside keyboard then isi aka gị dọcha n'ihe mere na ọsụ wọdụ iro from ọsụ to ihe ala wọdụ ọnya rụmanya ịrụmanya ka ebe ahụ mepee maka ebe ahụ ada agazi aga enwere pattern m chọrọ ọ dị ka enweta echi ichi kọpụta some places ama m ihe a ga-eji eme mana isi aka gị dọcha na ọrụ anya ya bụ iro ọzọ dị ka ibie m na-ayọ n'ụtụtụ a tupu m emechie bụ biko na Igbo leaders Igbo bụ Igbo ana m akpọ ndị gọvanọs ana m akpọ ndị senators ana m akpọ ndị House of Reps ana m akpọ ndị PG ana m akpọ ndị eze ndị Igbo nọ na diaspora ayụyọ ikpere m nọ n'ala ihe ọbụla m pụtara gwa unu take it to the bank ọ bụ eziokwu maka na achọrọ m ka na Igbo anyị dị mma ka glory of Igbo chiata azụ ihe ọbụla unu ga-eme protect IPOB mee ya kama na unu chekwazie ha gbazie ha olu unu ama m jikwa kwa kemgbe after 1970 alụrụ agha ihe awụ mbụ ofu onye na-apụta chịkọta Igbo niile ha na-eso ya ụdị ihe adịghị mma mmebi Peter mgbe echesi ọchịchị ị ga-elotu Hope ị ga-elotu Nwifuru ị ga-elotu Soludo ị ga-elotu Ọchị ị ga-elotu mana ọnọdụ unu debere anyị ga-egosi ma ị ga-anwụ anwụ ma ị ga-adị ndụ unu ọhụrụ this young man pụtara nụ Igbo na-anụ ụda olu ya ụmụ okorobịa anyị na-anụ ụda olu ya unu ekwekwele